Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? Welcome to Review Sesh. If you've been here before, I really appreciate you coming back and joining me. And if you haven't been here before, give me a moment. Let me tell you who I am and what I do. My name's Mike, and what I do is I review federally legal hemp and hemp-related devices. So it doesn't matter whether it's a consumable product of any kind or whether it's a functional device of any type. We're going to be looking at that all here on this channel. Today we're going to be looking over some more THCa hemp flower, and I hope you join me while we see what this is like. Um, we're going to be looking over a vendor called the Delta Connect, and they're out of Tennessee. And I have sampled their flower before, previously had some gush mints, and we're going to be trying their forbidden fruit today. Real quick though, I just want to reiterate to you guys yet again what it is we're reviewing, what we're looking at, and what we're looking at is federally legal THCA. THCA or tetrahydrocannabinolic acid was made federally legal with the 2018 Farm Bill, and tetrahydrocannabinolic acid (THCA), guys, is just THC. It is the naturally occurring compound on all hemp plants everywhere, and it, in and of itself, THCA is not psychoactive. You're not going to get elevated effects. Just if you eat the plant, you're going to get nothing from it. What has to happen is it has to undergo a process called decarboxylation, and that essentially is just terminology for application of heat. In chemistry, application of heat is one of the simplest ways to get a chemical reaction or a change in a molecule. And that's essentially what happens here is it doesn't matter whether it's the environmental heat of the sun or just, could be hot under the shade. It doesn't matter. Or you're applying some, artificial heat with flame or electricity, something like that to it. It's going to decarboxylate and it's going to drop that A off of that end of that molecule chain, and you're going to be left with THC. Now, so, guys, THCA is THC. You're putting it through the same process you always have put it through to utilize it, and it's the same stuff that our fathers and our grandfathers and everybody coming before us have always recognized as THC. It's the naturally occurring compound. So, let's get that out of the way, and let's be grateful that it was made federally legal, the 2018 Federal Farm Bill. Due to that, we're able to sample so many great things. And today I'm going to be looking at the Delta Connect. They, I believe, I want to say they're out of Madisonville. I could be mistaken. Pardon me if I am. But I have had their flower before. It was very good. The Gush Mints was extremely, extremely good. And this is their forbidden fruit. And looking online, forbidden fruit is a cross of cherry pie and tangy. I have had cherry pie before. I have not had any tangy. So we're going to give that an open. Very simple, standard Mylar pack, double side perforated, which I do prefer. We're going to open it up and I'll give it a smell real quick. Oh my goodness gracious. Okay, right immediately. It does smell very tangy. These are the nugs, and this is a 3.5 grams, so that's an eighth. These are the nugs right here. Looking at them, they look really nice actually. They're fairly dense, but they do have some amount of give. Fairly large nugs. Interesting structures. Alright, so I'm going to be setting these two larger ones aside, and I'm going to make sure to get you guys some good photos of those. I'm going to be trying this out on the thermal twist as usual. Cracks. Cracks open pretty well. It's a good and nice snap. I'd say this does smell very strongly of some sort of orange, tangerine, something or other. Um, so I'm quite confident it is going to be very flavorful. The nose knows, guys. Follow your nose. If it smells loud, it's going to be a good smoke, typically, or a good vape in my case. Now this is some pretty keefy bud. The flower here is fairly keefy. Easy enough to break up by hand, though. Not too terribly difficult for something as dense as it was. Pardon me if I sound a little stuffy today, guys. I've got something going on, some kind of seasonal um, something, but it's got me a little sniffly and a little bit congested. But we're still making these videos. I'm not gonna let it stop me. A little bit of sniffles don't slow me down really. Okay, so on the nose it's very tangy. Hitting it, I definitely get a hit of the cherry pie in there. It's very smooth. There's a bit of a not getting a lot of lemon or anything like that, but the cherry comes in, hitting it, and the smell it still leaves a smell of like tangerines or something like that, something citrus on the nose, but it's not lemon. I'll tell you that it's not lemon. It's very nice. I like it. Now it is a 70-30 indica dominant hybrid, at least according to Allbud, and it's very tasty. It has a little bit of gas, but nothing that I would point out as a dominant um aspect of the flavor. Toasting a little more with the vape, get a little bit of pie crust. Might be because I'm looking for it, but it's there. Very nice. Okay. But yeah, so last time I tried Delta Connect was, goodness, it was months ago, and that was their Gush Mints, and Gush Mints was phenomenal. Great stuff. I don't think I've had any other Gush Mints since then, but this is my first taste of forbidden fruit. And so far for my first taste, I'm not gonna lie, guys, I really do like it. It's pretty good. Um, these fruit type, straight fruit strains and stuff aren't usually uh my forte. They're not really something I get into too much. But this is actually really nice. I like it. Very smooth, very smooth. I really like GMOs and WAP, funky, strains, stuff like that. But if I were to change it up, I could see myself going for forbidden fruit. You know, over like a lemon cherry gelato or something like that. For sure, going for this over LCG. Um, really nice, really nice. And I mean, nugs don't look too bad. It's pretty good looking nugs. So yeah, if you guys haven't tried them yet, or if you haven't heard of the Delta Connect, just hop online, check them out. They do have a selection. They got 5 or 6 different things at a time up. They don't rotate like some other vendors, but what we have here is very, very good quality, very tasty. It's right on the nose. It's right on the flavor. Effects are starting to creep. It's indica dominant. It's not 100% indica, so they're creeping a little bit, but they're gonna relax me. Um, guys, I have just recently hit 400 subs. I did that overnight last night, and I want to thank all of you guys that have been subscribing and been watching for helping me get to this milestone, 400. It's a great number. My next step is that 500 mark, and I'm sure that with y'all's help and keep watching and keep sharing and stick with me as I'll be making videos every day. You know, um, we'll be able to get to 500 in no time flat. So I really do thank you guys for sticking with me, and I really am grateful, and I appreciate everything, and I appreciate every one of you. Um, until I see you next time, guys, as usual, I want you to take care of yourselves, take care of your families, focus on the positive things in life. Don't stress about the negative stuff. Most of us don't have to worry about the few, first world problem negative things going on in our lives when we could be focusing on the multitudes of positive things for us. So, as usual, guys, I want you to stay lifted, stay blessed, and peace.